Do you need company?
What up, company? Today I'm going to be showing you guys how to get vocals like Lil Baby from a song that I recorded, mixed, and mastered. The artist goes by the name Big West. Go follow him. Link will be in the description below. Let's get into it. Let's get into the song. I'm going to break down exactly how we did it, how to get those crispy Lil Baby melodic vocals. Take a listen.
Let's go, yeah, okay. Cool for a 4-door, still make it slide. Better have insurance if you step in this ride. Yeah, flew a bad bitch out, being on the flight. Gotta keep it quiet, gotta stay polite. Froze from the neck up, diamonds all ice. Can't forget the wrist, all frostbite. First thing.
Let me show you guys the unfinished product. This is what it started like, so you guys have an idea of reference. This is what it sounds like with just autotune on the vocal.
Let's go, yeah, okay. Cool for a 4-door, still make it slide.
As you guys can hear, big difference. Let me show you how I did it. First thing we're going to do is get the auto-tune setting right. For his vocal in particular, the key of the beat was C minor, and I ran with the retune speed of 10. Let me turn off everything, and then we can just get into it.
Let's go, yeah, okay. Cool for a 4-door, still make it slide. Better have insurance if you step in this ride.
Next, what I did, I went and opened up the FabFilter Pro Q4. Great plugin. Rolled off some low end till about 120 hertz. And then we did some dips in the 200, 280, 450, in the 560 area. Let's play it with the EQ.
Let's go, yeah, okay. Cool for a 4-door, still make it slide. Better have insurance if you step in this ride. Yeah, flew a bad bitch.
As you can see, we're just clearing up some of those rumbly low-end frequencies. And then I went and grabbed the virtual mix rack. I have a noise gate on just to kind of get rid of some of that background noise that you don't want. And then a little bit of revival, adding a little bit of thickness to the low end and a little bit of brightness to the mid-range top end. And then I grabbed the Slate Opto compressor. I have the ratio at 2.3, a fast release, and we're not knocking off that many.
Let's go.
Yeah, we're only knocking off a couple dB of compression.
Let's go, yeah, okay. Cool for a 4-door, still make it slide. Better have insurance if you step in this ride. Yeah, flew a bad bitch out.
As you can see, that brings the vocal up. It gives you that upfrontness. Next, we went and grabbed our de-esser by Slate Digital. Honestly, for this male singing setting, adjust the dry wet knob to your liking. You'll hear it do what it gotta do. And then a little bit of fresh air.
Let's go, yeah, okay. Cool for a 4-door, still make it slide. Better have insurance if you step in this ride.
A lot more clarity. You hear those notes ringing nice and smooth. You hear his voices up front. Now it's time to get to the real work on the bus. First thing we did in our lead vocal bus, I went with the CLA 76.
Let's go, yeah, okay. Cool for a 4-door, still make it slide. Better have insurance if you step in this ride. Yeah, flew a bad bitch out, being on the flight. Gotta keep it quiet, gotta stay polite.
Bringing some of that low end frequency up a little bit more, taming some of that top end. We're knocking off like 3 dB a gain. Then I added another Pro Q4, because after I compress, I like to take out what then comes back up in the mix through the compression. What I don't like. LA2A, knocking off a couple. This is really just for texture.
Let's go, yeah, okay. Cool for a 4-door, still make it slide. Better have insurance if you.
You're gonna want to push the input when you open this plugin to your desired sound, and then you want to grab the peak reduction. I'll show you in real time how I did it.
Let's go, yeah, okay. Cool for a 4-door, still make it slide. Better have insurance if you step in this ride. Yeah, flew a bad bitch out, being on the flight. Gotta keep it quiet, gotta stay polite. Froze from the neck up, diamonds all ice.
I could hear a little bit more of his tone coming through, and everything's kind of leveling out in terms of the dynamics. It's not too jumpy and it's not too monotone. So I like where that sits. Next, I go with the trusty Pultec. Great EQ, something very simple. I'm just boosting a little bit of the top end, or low end, and then boosting a little bit and attenuating a little bit of the top end. I'm trying to smooth out that top end so it's not too sharp after we boost it a little. Pro Q4 again, some negative EQ and a little boost here at 5K. And then I go back to de-essing again to tame those high-end frequencies that are then brought out after compression. Yeah, see, just one little curve on this Pro Q. Then we get into our 1176, my favorite limiter. I probably use this on 8 out of 10 mixes. I don't know why. It just gives me the texture and control that I look for when trying to do a vocal, and especially in the hip-hop genre. It's like everything's in your face, and you want it up front. So when it comes to a Lil Baby style type vocal, this is what I like to use.
Let's go, yeah, okay. Coupe 4-door, still make it slide. Better have insurance if you step in this ride. Yeah, flew a bad bitch out, being on the flight. Gotta keep it quiet, gotta stay polite. Froze from the neck up.
Lastly, I grab my Brainworks Refinement, and I like this preset that I found called Legacy Air and Warmth. And then from there, I just adjust the range.
Let's go, yeah, okay. Coupe 4-door, still make it slide. Better have insurance if you step in this ride. Yeah, flew a bad bitch out.
And then lastly is our effects. A little bit of reverb, a little bit of delay. I'm just going to turn them on. Lil Baby doesn't use a ton of reverb in a lot of his songs, but this one might be a little different. Not exactly doing, a Lil Baby song. So do it to your taste, whatever sounds good for the record. All these settings are to ear. It's never a certain thing that you have to do to get a certain sound. A lot of that is the performance from the artist. You need a great vocal take. Never underestimate a great vocal take. Let's take a listen to it when it's fully mixed.
Let's go, yeah, okay. Coupe 4-door, still make it slide. Better have insurance if you step in this ride. Yeah, flew a bad bitch out, being on the flight. Gotta keep it quiet, gotta stay polite. Froze from the neck up, diamonds all ice. Can't forget the wrist, all frostbite. First thing first, I can show you how to change your life. If it ain't wrong, then it's right. Second thing second, I can show you how to make it twice. Double up your money in a night. Yeah, third thing third. Niggas, they be acting like they with it. Niggas, they ain't with it, they alive. Trap on go, phone been ringing since the morning. Shit keep ringing through the night. Yeah, I'm back on this shit, how she back on the dick. I'm max on, I put a plaque on my wrist. The pack on, I make a call to the chins.
That's how you get a Lil Baby type vocal. I really appreciate you guys watching. Drop some comments in the comment section. Any questions, feel free to ask. And please, 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 don't forget to like and subscribe. It's Biggs with the Mixing Company. It's been a nice tutorial with y'all. Another one coming soon. Peace.